Hey guys, welcome. Brad the Builder here. We're at my house today. We're starting off with a fun show. I want to do what we call a day in the life. Come on in and show you. Whoop, there's little Lulu. She's the one of 4 dogs. I don't know how we got so many. I do know how. My daughter keeps getting dogs and then having kids and giving them back to us. Lewis, go on. Go lay down. So here we are at my house. I wanted to give you a sense of how I start my day. Come on in. Here's my kitchen. It's where I start my morning. I usually get up around 6. I try to get an exercise in a little bit, but drink a pot of coffee. And today I had, I think, a pound of bacon. I think that's a good way to start your day. So I started a little agenda. What I wanted to give you a sense of, this is Friday, and typically Fridays I don't have meetings with clients. I like to go around and check all the job sites. So I've got several going right now. As you know, I'm building Flair's house. We won't be going to that one today, but I wanted to show you other homes. Some of the viewers are asking about that. So I have one at the foundation stage. We're framing one right now. I have one that's at the trim stage. So we're just getting ready to finish up that house. I do have a homeowner moving in about 2 weeks. I'll take you through that one. And if I got time, we're starting another remodel demo house. And the only way I do remodels is if I can get people to move out, because I'm not the type of guy that wants to live in the house with you. It's not fun for anyone. So if you don't mind, we'll get our Friday going. I think you'll enjoy it. I also make a stop at the office, give Bronwyn, my assistant, office manager, a list of things and calls to make. So we kind of divide and conquer, and it seems to help things out. So stay tuned. I think you're gonna like the show. Oh, by the way, if you wanna see more of my house, you viewers, let me know. We'll do a tour of Brad the Builder's home. So let's go to the office and let's check some of the job sites. Let me point out where I dented my garage door, right here. I tried to blame it on my wife, but I was in my garage, parked right here, on the phone. My kids thought it was time to shut the garage door, so they did. And then when I'm on the phone, the guy goes, "Can you go check something real quick for me?" So I put it in reverse, backed out, and my hitch smashed my garage door. At least I kept it on the tracks. The bad part is I call my garage door guy and he says, "Yeah, we don't carry those anymore. You might have to get all 3 new garage doors." So I'm hoping a little paint will cover and no one will notice. Okay, ready? Come on in there, Max. You're gonna join me today. So seat belts. Let's start off with not hitting the garage wall. All right, that's my wife's job. So I live in a neighborhood where I built several houses, and I still have 2 more homes under construction. So it makes it easy for me to check the job sites. The first one we're gonna go to, like I said, is the foundation stage. We brought in a whole bunch of sand and dirt, over 100+ loads of sand, because these developers, they kind of trick people. You buy these beautiful lots, and the homeowners don't always know what they're buying. And this one happened to have a huge ravine in the middle of it, and it was in the floodplain. So before you can legally build a house, you got to build this house up and out of the floodplain, which required us to bring in tons and tons of sand. So that's been done. The footings are in, and I got to see if the foundation guys have showed up. It's a rainy day. It typically doesn't slow these guys down. I'm always curious to see where they're at. So, because then I got to plan ahead when I can get my groundwork guys in and schedule the foundation, not only foundation, but then the framers. That's what I meant to say. So foundation, groundwork, which is plumbers. We got to pour the concrete slab, and then framers show up. So that's about 30 days out to get all that done. All right, so here they are here. And look they're hiring on the side of the truck. Everybody's hiring. I've never seen those guys advertise now hiring for foundation guys. So let's go take a look, see if they got any questions, and then we'll go check the next job site. This should be pretty quick. Okay. All right. Hey, Brian. We got, we're just here to check it out. I'm surprised you guys are here. When the rain quit, you show up, right?
Yep.
So, any questions for me? I went over a lot of it with Al. You getting any calls off your hiring sign on your truck? How much you paying?
I think they start with $17.
17 an hour?
Like that.
Does that include lunch? No lunch?
No.
All right, well, I'm out of there. I like that. One little thing I wanted to point out to you real quick is we're holding these down, right? About 6 inches from the top, so I can pour. That's gonna be a patio. Okay, right there. So that was going to be a deck, and so far on the ground, I think it's just easier for the homeowner. I'm going to give him a patio and versus a wood deck. And then
doors.
These, oh, you need these masonry openings.
Yes, I need for both of them.
Oh, okay. Let me get those for you today.
Right.
How many, you need this before Monday?
Yeah, by Monday.
Monday be good?
Yeah.
All right, because a homeowner has their own personal door and he's buying a new one. So there's 2 different sizes.
2 different, all right.
Yeah, and then so that's that. So
that's
that'd be
it.
good? No,
Yeah.
Everything else is just
8 inches.
garage doors, 8 inches?
12 inches door cuts.
Yeah, that's a garage door. You don't need to, just keep that down like 8 inches.
Alrighty.
These can go down, maybe hold those down. What do you do, 8
We
or 12?
We got a 12 inch.
12 inch. 12 inch here, 8 inch there.
Alright.
Because it's just going to be flat going out. Not a lot of slope.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you later. Hey, do you wear these hats? You want a Brad the Builder hat? You want one?
Yeah.
Okay. Max, get him a hat. We don't have any shirts, but we will get you some. There you go.
Right,
Wear that. Yeah, if you need some more of those.
Of course.
Check
Yeah,
it
I
out.
got 2 more guys with me. So.
Oh, do you? Here, grab 2 more hats. We gotta get rid of these things. I left the inside in. I don't think you're supposed to, but it helps the bill go up because it's a. You got 2 more there?
Yeah, thank
There
you.
we go. All right. Those are only to be worn on Sundays. Don't get them dirty. Okay. All right. Let's go check out the next job site. All right. We got lucky on this one today. Talking to Brian, he was supposed to be at another job site because it rained last night. I have sand, which the water drains out. He was on a one that had mud. It's full of water. So we're going to be getting ahead of schedule here. We're going to come back later this afternoon. I'm going to show you how fast these guys work setting these pans up. So I'm off to the next job site. All right, well, we got the framers. These guys love to work. If they can get their equipment going and not get stuck in the mud, they're showing up. So I'm gonna take a quick look. We're at just the next lake over from where we were last at. And there's a small crew, but let's take a look and see if they got any questions and how the framing's going. Simon!
Hey, what's up?
Hola!
Hola, hola.
So you're on the 2nd floor now, eh?
I know.
I didn't know you were gonna be here. No rain, you work, right?
No, not today, no rain.
Yeah. So you got your 2x8s ready for all that's done? Any questions?
No, it's all right.
All good?
No question.
Okay.
Right now.
I might have to have you maybe mañana or next week. We'll put a deck over that pool spa. Okay? All right. Well, it's all good. I like it. All right, that was an easy one. So this lake, I was the very first builder to build a house on this lake. This was my model home. And as soon as I got it done, the thing sold. So I didn't have a model home. And then these people just moved in here. They're from Seattle, and I'm getting ready to design them a pool house and a office that's detached. They bought the lot next door, so we're gonna have another home that looks a mini version of that with the swimming pool in the back. So it's gonna be like a little mini resort compound. So that'll be exciting. All right, so I'm at my office. This should only take a couple seconds, maybe a couple minutes. I got to meet with Bronwyn and go over some things. She can help me make some phone calls while I'm out on the job sites. Today's Friday. In the summertime, we try to take Fridays off, but there's not a whole lot going on in the summertime maybe, but make it fun. Bronwyn, good Friday morning to you.
How are you?
Good. Hey, you got something for me?
Yeah, I need you to sign this. I gotta cut Eugenio's check today.
Oh, okay. Did he call his hours in?
I'm right here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Eugenio, he saves the day. So I got to think of a couple things. Did you ever find that phone number for the county? Where's
No.
that file? Because I got to call that inspector. I might have, maybe give you a couple things to do while I'm out checking the jobs. But where was that folder for the barn?
I didn't see it in
You
there.
didn't see it in there?
But I can just look it up.
Well, I could have swore I wrote
People, I have all of their
interior.
information.
Yeah.
The city.
Gosh, where did I write this stuff down at? These are all the designs. Gosh darn it, let's see. This is why I need you to keep me organized, Bronwyn.
I know.
Okay, well,
Let's just write down what
start
you want me
over.
to look up and I'll
Look up,
get
it's
those
the
number for you.
county, and he told me I put a stake for his approval for a new driveway. And then maybe I'll send you, I took a picture of it. I'll email that to you in case he wants a picture of it. It's been flagged. Tell him it's about,
Flagged and staked?
yeah.
Okay.
Tell him it's about 475 feet from the original entrance to the north, all right? So
Okay.
I'll send you a picture. I took a picture of it. I mean, it'll just show what it looks like. Oh, here it is. So do I email, see that little flag?
Okay.
I marked it. So he'll see it's painted on the road.
Okay.
Email it to you? There's that, and then let me look at my notes. What else I got for you so I'm gonna go out and just keep checking on the jobs. Is there somebody or anything pressing at some of the jobs I need to look at?
No, Jamie contacted us wanting to know if the bid was approved for the flare tile. It's not though, because Macy may be going back and choosing a different type of tile.
Okay, all right, well then tell me.
I just called
Yeah.
Donna, I left her a message to call me back.
All right, just
so.
if they,
And then I'll approve it. I think we're a ways out before tile though. He just
right,
wants to
but
get on the
just
schedule. to
also
order, I think.
with all the delays, just make sure it's something that is in stock, because last thing we do is get it ordered and then we come to find out it's back ordered or they quit making it. So
Okay.
make sure it's something that's in the United States, not
Okay.
coming across the ocean.
All right.
Is there anything on this papers I need to sign? Oh, I see there's agents wanting commissions. Let me look at that real quick. There's that. One more thing. I gotta get those plans.
Which plans are you looking for?
Flares. Here it is.
This is the-
Here it is. Oh my God, I almost have to redraw this. I'm gonna come back because it's a lot of mumble jumble. I never got a chance to clean it up for my draftsman. So let me put this on my desk. All right, so I'm gonna head out. Call me if you need me. I'm gonna go
You
check
gonna
some
check
jobs. Check some jobs and get outside and see what's going on. Here, my gosh, my desk. Can somebody get all this work done for me while I'm gone? That would be nice. Just
try my best.
wave a wand over it.
It could all disappear.
Got everything, keys, that, all right. Let's go. Okay, so hopefully I got Brownman some things to do. She's always busy. They don't like it when I come in because I give them even more work to do. So we'll head out to the next job. Is going to be a home that the guy's moving in about 2 weeks. So sometimes it looks like it's 2 months from being done. Depends on how clean it is. But we're just doing the fine details, getting inspections and hardware. That last couple weeks is a little bit like helter skelter. All it takes is for one thing that's missing and it throws the whole schedule off. So I haven't had any phone calls yet, so hopefully no news is good news. So we're off to that job site. Okay, so we're at a house right now that these people are going to be moving in about 2 weeks. We got carpet going in, we're fine tuning some of the stuff. We always like to take what we call a punch list. The last 2 weeks, we kind of go through and give us time to get the house ready. So when they move in, what we want is a no punch list house. So often you hear people move in and they have 25, 30 items on the list that a builder needs to fix. To me, that means the house isn't done. And so we want them to move in and be happy and test drive it and create a small punch list such as, hey, this doorknob sticks, you know, they're turning on the water faucets, what have you. We'll come back in 30 days and then we also come back in a year. So let's go see inside how it's looking. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks and see if they got any questions. Okay, one thing I want to show you guys is kind of cool in this house. The homeowner raised it up out of the ground quite a bit because they wanted to be able to see over the neighbors in the back. There's gonna be some homes built, but check this out. This is, hopefully it's turned on. You know what, doggone it. The keys, we took the keys out that's in the office, but what we have is, that is an elevator that comes down that you'll put a lot of different things on, and then you'll reach up here. We have a pull down ladder, and then you gotta figure out how to reach up and unfold it. So, are you doing carpet?
Refrigerator.
What's that? Oh, Nebraska Furniture Mart. Yes. Putting the refrigerator in. Yes. Oh, is it all done? You all in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thanks for putting those on. Now I got to put them on. I wasn't planning on doing that. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's take a look inside and see what's in surprise for me. Hey, Mark.
How we doing?
What do you got? How's things going? Come on in. Tell me what you know. And hey, guys, this is Mark. He's our on-site project manager. We couldn't find anybody smaller, so.
You know, Mark the builder.
Yeah, Mark the builder. So Mark's been running this entire job, and the homeowner's moving in a couple weeks. What's some of the stuff that's been going on? Do you got anything missing?
Carpet's finishing up. There's just odds and ends, a little piece of trim that we got to put in. Power wash the garage.
Yeah.
Clean the windows.
Window guys. So it's always, when we get window guys, it seems like then it rains the next day. So
Yeah. Window guys are supposed to be coming Monday. Screens and front door hardware are coming Wednesday. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're pretty much
I want to show these guys, check this out. I want to show you these decks. We do them out of concrete, which is kind of unique. So this isn't not common, but we get engineers and we engineer the entire deck, and you can see we pour concrete over the entire deck, which down below creates a nice covered patio below. We can actually put speakers in the deck. We can put can lights. It's all enclosed so you don't get bird nests, and so if it rains, this is enclosed, or not enclosed, but it's covered, and then the entire deck below is covered. So they extended this out quite a bit because you can see they got a fantastic view of a lake. And again, they held this house out of the ground, which required more retaining walls, more steps into the garage, but that price should benefit when somebody builds a house down below them. They should be able to see over the house. There's a little method to that madness. So let me go take a look through and see what else is missing. We got all, the doors are closed because the carpet's all in. Yeah, so we'll come in and we need to get the carpet protector.
Yeah.
We got that at the shop, put that down. Oh, let's take a look at the bathroom. I'm walking on the carpet, what the heck? So the master bath, solid surface sinks, and then the designers come in and they select the mirrors. So this is a true no door shower. That's what they wanted. But I've set it up, if they wanted to put a door in here, they can, but it all walks around to I always like to ask people if they get these showers with no door, I think it's gonna be cold. I've never taken a shower in one of these. A lot of people like it, but we'll put heaters in the ceiling, but I think a door would make a lot of sense. So, and then this door here goes into the stool area. We always put those private. Make it so you don't walk into these beautiful bathrooms and look right at a toilet. So anyway, big walk-in closet there. You can see we're missing a vent. Those are some stuff that we put in at the very end on our punch list. You can see they're not in there, waiting for the carpet to go down. And make sure the vents are probably brown for these rooms, not white.
Yeah, they are brown. We just haven't put them.
Okay, all right, very good. So then we did a reclaimed wood mantle on the fireplace. We're starting to see more and more people kind of like that. And then downstairs, we did a gun safe. The son did quite a room. It's all concrete. So let's take a look and see how that finished out. Am I able to squeeze by you guys? I hate to make somebody stop working.
Oh, you're all right. We're almost done anyway.
Ready for a break?
Yep. Take a break anytime.
Oh, you guys, would you start yesterday?
Actually, we came in a little bit on Tuesday? Because we had another job cancel, and I know you guys are always ready.
Yeah, well,
so when
good.
we got here, it was already ready to go.
Good. The word's getting out. We're ready. Let's see, it's kind of dark. So they added this little electric fireplace. They added that after the fact. They have, the parents are going to live upstairs, and their son's living downstairs. So he's got his own living room, bar, but this was a hot button for their son. You can see we have a concrete vault all the way around. It's quite large. And then, I don't know if there's even a key. Oh. We even has a special steel kind of a vault door. We did a lot of some reclaimed wood. This is all some of his ideas, but this will all be gun mounts here. This came out of my building that I had built that I'm going to be using some of this stuff maybe in Flair's house. And this wood is from the 1896. You don't want to stain it or paint it, you leave it alone. And then this was the color he chose. It's a tongue and groove pine car siding, they call it. And he just wanted a natural finish. So we have because this is a gun safe and it's all concrete, we have a dehumidifier in here, and then it actually punches through the wall so that it's got to drain somewhere. So we've punched through the wall. Here's what's left of it as it came through the wall, and then we'll tack it to the floor and go right into the drain. So there's never an issue. So it works out slick that we can actually drain that thing right into the furnace room. Anyway, that's it. We got some cleaning to do, floors. Things a little bit dusty, but it's looking really good, and Mark does a great job, so I'm lucky to have him. When you shut these doors, let me show you. See how you see that? It's too high, so I gotta lower it. I'm trying to go just one down and see if it works. Let me see. Little details that when they move in, they go, that's ugly. Why'd you do that? I didn't. Because you still can see it. Gotta go lower. Then, perfect. Oh my God, it hurts my knees. Perfect. Got yours, Max? Save the day. What's kind of cool now is we're doing all these countertops, a nice look where they take the solid surface and they run it all the way up the wall. There should be a light in here. That's kind of a nice look. Used to put tile backsplash, but trying to protect things, that's the hard part during this stage is everything's done, but we got guys coming in with cords and saws and toolboxes, and then we don't want them banging in the stuff, and they always use the kitchen island as their work base. So we'll put a big piece of plywood on here to help protect it. And we had the corners protected, and I think we're safe. We took a lot of that stuff off. So I think it's looking good. Let's go check the next job site. Okay, we're stopping the next job site's a remodel. It's a home that I had built probably almost 15 years ago. It's one of Omaha's premier neighborhoods. The homes are, I mean, beautiful, quite large. As in Nebraska, we take cornfields and then we build neighborhoods in it. So you can tell by the age of it, we have big mature trees finally. But if you came back here 15, 20 years ago, these were little tiny seedlings. So this house was built for a guy who was a quadriplegic. He dove into a swimming pool, broke his neck. He came to me to design and build a total barrier-free home for him. And he lived here for 15 years, still doing fine, and just downsized like everybody else. Too much house, kids are gone. So another customer that lived in the neighborhood didn't want to move and was able to buy this house. It's a ranch, got 2 masters on the main floor, which is rare. We're putting on a huge addition on the back of the house. This guy is something I didn't know even existed, is putting in a true music room and a movie theater room and a second elevator. So these are not just your normal music and rooms. The speakers alone are around $750,000. That's right, $750,000. I made a mistake one time. You thought I told Flair he had a $7,000 door, but no, it's between 70 and 100. So it's all framed up. We're waiting on weather. It's a very difficult job site to work in because there's neighbors all the way around us and we have very little access. I don't know if we can get a lawnmower in this backyard. So we'll show you some of this as the job's going on. But today I'm just checking on the trimmers, and big thing is we're waiting on cabinets. We've been waiting on 7-8 months for cabinets on this job. So it's been fun. It's kind of strange going in a house you built and you have to tear everything out of it and start over. But it's going to be rock star when it's done. So they're not changing anything on the outside. It's all brick, but the inside has been totally gutted. So we're going to blow out this front door. A whole new front door is coming. And we got guys working here a little bit, but we've tore out all the floors. We've tore out a lot of these walls and reframed them. This is Tom, my grouchy trimmer. Are you in a good mood today?
I'm always in a good mood.
Are you in a good mood? This guy is super talented. Why Tom gets grouchy is because the framers work within about a ½ inch tolerance, maybe an inch. Tom's world, he's like an orthodontist. Everything's within like a 16th or an 1/8. So a hair, he's perfect. But so he comes in a house that's been framed by guys that are just putting up walls. Tom wants to know why they're not straight and square. But your job is to make it look straight and square.
Yeah, he needs to hire guys that put it in straight and square.
That's right there. Yeah, but I don't know. The labor force is getting slim and none. So Tom is old school. There's not too many of you guys left that do it right. He's always on my case. You give me problems, Tom, versus solving problems. So
I try to solve them.
Do you? I know, but you like to dump on me a little bit, and it hurts my feelings. Is there some good news? Anything? What are we working on here?
I'm working on the shelves in that spare bedroom closet.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. The homeowner. We had beautiful closets. We're tearing out some of the closets, and we're adding deeper shelves. It could have been cabinets, but those take like 6-8 months. So Tom is building basically cabinet shelving in the closets so they can store stuff the way they want, and they'll all be adjustable. Have I told you about what we're doing on this fireplace? I don't know if you're involved in this. You're not yet.
No.
Because the homeowner and the decorator, this is going to be a floating granite slab. We brought in engineers because it's hangs. So the fireplace literally sits in here. This is hanging from the ceiling and will be 2,000 pounds of granite. So what we came up with the engineers, and we'll show you as this progresses, we have to get a steel plate that will sit here. It'll hang out, kind of like, it'll look like this. See how it has a little hook on it? It'll stick out. The granite will sit on here like this, and the steel plate will have rods that will go all the way up through the ceiling, and up in the ceiling will be a massive beam that spans this room that will hold this. So this literally will be hanging from the ceiling, and that's why I don't mess around. I gotta get the engineers involved. So that is to be something that's pretty awesome that we're doing. This was, if we stand back a little bit, we'll come back here and I'll show you, we'll look back at the fireplace. So when I built this house, we had a sliding glass door there and a window there. All that goes out to a covered porch. So we're blowing for the addition, keeping that door, but this has all been in here covered. This will be the access to the new addition that goes to that music room and the movie theater room, a home office, and then another elevator. The reason why I say 2 elevators, our house already has one. Here is the original elevator shaft, And it was more of a lift. A lift means you get in it and you can watch the walls go down like you're in a little bit of a box that's open. So now we're putting in a true elevator thing. So come on in here. Here's another stuff that we've done. We blew out the master ceiling, and you can see where this addition attaches. This is kind of strange. That is an exterior wall. So how do I hide that? It looks kind of dumb. We're going to be putting black matte fabric, or probably drywall, fill it in behind there, and take all this stuff off. We'll put shutters on it, so you'll never, obviously, you don't want to look through 2x4s, but you will have these 2 windows and a door that will go outside to a deck. To get this room to balance out, it would look funny if we just left the door and 2 windows. So we had to go 4 across, and we're going to hide it. And then to add more light, we're putting in, if you can see this, we're putting in a big skylight, and it's on a remote that we'll be able to hit a button and it will close a shade. So if you want to wake up at 6:30 in the morning with the sunlight, you're going to have to, but that will darken it up. So we came into the bathroom, tore everything out, and we came back in, and you can see this color of this drywall. It's purple. Purple is a moisture resistant drywall. And on these high-end homes, we put that in all of our bathrooms. And you can see this massive shower. This shower was a roll-in shower. Remember, the homeowner previously was in a wheelchair. So we took that wheelchair, that ramp out, and tore everything out. And now you can see the intricate details of these tiles. And then we have niches in here for soap. This is going to be this will be a valve you'll turn on. There'll be a valve here. Another one will be a handheld, and then one right out of the ceiling. So we got a little bit of a car wash theme going on here, but this thing's probably 4.5 by 5 foot wide, so it's quite large. We're a little short on tile thanks to the COVID and shipping, and that's the challenge with building, is that every die lot that comes out there's a little bit of a different cast, so they start to get a little more yellow. So we've had to stop. We're going through, I think we bought, like, let's say 50 boxes, and we're only able to use 20. Because it doesn't match. It wasn't the right, they want to go more white. So welcome to construction. Here's a little bit of my drawings that keeps changing. You can see how we designed the skylight. That's a big skylight. We do this kind of in communication with Tom and I when we meet. He doesn't quite understand me, I don't understand him, so hopefully the drawings make sense, so now everyone's confused. But we're gonna be putting a wood, this ceiling, as it vaults up, there's your big skylight coming down. We're putting a tongue and groove wood ceiling on here. This will be a light tray that will illuminate up. It's not quite to scale. And we always label the walls because we want to know what flooring's going in these rooms. So when we set the base down, we don't hold it off the floor as you would with tile or wood. So he'll lower the base down so it has a nice smooth transition from carpet. And then out here, he'll raise the base back up because it's going to be a wood floor. All the corners the homeowner wanted, all rounded corner bead. So we had to come in and pull all the corner square stuff off, and we rounded everything up. You can see everything's rounded. The staircase has all been original. We had to tear all this out. Want to go downstairs real quick? Let's go take a look. So downstairs, we added 2 more bathrooms down here. They had one big bath that was shared. I'll show you some 3D drawings of this. This is going to be the entertaining bar. And back here, see the purple again? Why are we putting purple in the basement? This is going to be a full glass wall that's all wine cellar. So you open up the door, there'll be wine all the way across this, and it has a refrigeration unit as well. So there'll be a high amount of humidity, and it'll always be around 56 degrees. So we got to treat this as if it's a wet space. Here's how we added these windows because there was dirt. This house was what we call a non-walkout. The dirt of these windows when we started was above these windows. We had to dig this entire backyard out, created some windows in the lower level. There's the new addition. And now you can see this mud hole mess that we're trying to get dried out. So we got a sump pit in here that's constantly trying to keep the water out of this basement so we can pour it. Are you dry over there, Steve?
Pretty close, not dry, but.
Let me introduce you guys. This is one of my favorite plumbers, Steve. So he comes in and saves the day. He does all the hard stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Why is it? Why do you go show up for work late and then they give you the hard job?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you got to get there earlier, and
Yeah.
so you can have the easy stuff. So it's kind of a muddy mess, and this is what it looks like. This is going to be that $1 million plus music room. Right now it looks like a $2 like a horse trough or something. I don't know. It's not, but that's what you get with construction. A lot of people can't handle this when they come in and see their home looking like it's upside down mud and dirt, but believe it or not, it all finishes out, right, doesn't it, Stephen?
Yes, it does.
So we got you working back here and getting the drain and then gas for the fire pit. And what else we got to get gas in here for?
Connect to the main outside. We got to
Oh.
tie into the main outside. You got 2 lines coming out that we have to tie into, and then those will come in and then
Cut across.
cut across and over, and then
Because we dug through the backyard, we cut your line,
Yep.
right? And now we got to reroute it because we're in the backyard now,
Right.
before we started, and your gas line ran right through the yard. Now we built the gas
Correct.
line. I get it. So, all right, were we making it easy or hard for you?
Oh, and it's not too bad.
Not too bad?
Not
Okay.
too bad yet.
I aim to make your life easy, Steve. All right, man. Well, thanks. Did you get a hat?
No?
Oh, I'll get you. Want this one? I'll give you another one.
Yeah, I'll wear it.
Okay, it's only been worn for a couple of hours. Now people can see that I'm getting too tall for my hair. All right, Stephen. Thank you. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit of a wrap on what this house is looking like. There's a ton of stuff going on. This will be probably a good another, I would say, 6 more months before we can have it all wrapped up. So what the homeowner wants, she's had an artist do a rendition of her exterior, and she wants everybody that's worked on the house to sign their name and then what your position was. So you can lie and say plumber. Do you want me to help you? I needed help spelling builder. Do you need help spelling plumber?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's just me that had trouble with school. Look at that. Love it.
I don't want to get too dirty.
No, you can take a big one here. All right. Well, that's awesome. They'll be excited because a lot of people go, what the heck is this thing here for? Well, Stephen, thanks, man. We're going to go check some of the next job sites.
All right.
And thanks for working on her.
Yeah,
all
no
right?
problem.
See you later.
We'll get
What's
it
that, a
done.
fancy flashlight?
You like that?
Yeah. I gave you a stereo. Can I have the flashlight? No, okay, I'm kidding.
No, see, this goes with the radio.
Oh, that's right. You charge them up with this.
right.
I had an extra DeWalt radio. I'm like, I don't need a boombox, so I gave it to Stephen. You still have it?
Still have it.
Good.
Still
All
in
right.
there.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Yeah, have a good day, guys.
So the best part of my job is why we do all this work is you get to come to the bank and what you call is a loan draw. So I have a couple of jobs that the banker is responsible for. So he's called me and said, I have 2 checks ready. So let's go pick them up. Hey, I'm coming to get my check.
Alrighty.
All right. Are they ready?
Yes.
All right. Those are, oh, there's a couple extra zeros on there I wasn't expecting. Well, do I have to sign something?
Yes, we'll sign this.
Do you wear
for
hats?
ya. Oh, of
You wear a Brad the
course.
Builder hat? Thank you. All right. Heck, of course. Everybody wants them. They're the talk of the town.
Love it.
So there's that one.
And then it's,
There's this one. Here, give
you.
some hats to the other girls.
Okay.
The ones that are shy when we came in. They hid from the camera. Awesome. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
have a good day.
Now, is there a limit on how many pieces I can take?
Oh, as many as you want.
Is that right? Hey, I always notice you put the red ones on the bottom. Those are the best ones. All right. All right, this is my routine. Look at that, they're clear on the bottom. Now this is not to be shown to my wife. She thinks I'm sugar-free for who knows how long. Let's see, there. See, it's fun coming to the bank. You get money and candy. All right, let's go check some more job sites. I don't want to lose the opportunity of getting the walls primed. Maybe we just pay somebody to prime the walls and then work on a bid.
Yeah, I haven't been, DJ hasn't called me back yet, so I don't know what,
Or maybe
what's going on there.
call him and then maybe call the other painters and ask them what they would charge just to prime the walls because we're waiting on the homeowner wants us to get a bid. But also there's a unique exterior paint for that brick. It's a special process. It's not just painting the brick. It's a special paint gun you have to have with a nozzle. The main thing is I gotta get these walls primed.
That sounds
All right,
good.
all right, thanks.
I'll call around.
Okay,
Thanks.
all right, bye. Okay, we're in the neighborhood. I want to show you guys the project I'm working on. My son bought a school bus, a little short bus, and we want to convert this into an RV. And I've got a friend that's been helping me with like the propane tank and whatever. Since I'm in the area, I want to stop by and show it to you and see where this thing, oh, there it is. They got it hidden back here in the back. They must be embarrassed the way it looks. We'll hop out and let's walk. It's on the other side of this semi. It's kind of cool. Let's see if we can get inside. I'll show you another little Archistructure Brad the Builder project that we've been working on. Oh, yep, they got a little mud here. They must not be too proud of it. They got it stuck clear in the back row. Kind of like the ugly stepsister. So here she is. It's a church bus. Let me see if it's open. I think it's a 2005 or 6. That one's locked. Hold on. Darn it. Let's see if we can sneak in the back door. Oh, we can break an entry. So let me give you a quick little tour, see what you think of this. Check this out. So this was a 14-passenger bus. My son's idea was to take all the seats out, put a few beanbag chairs and a cot and hit the road. I'm like, we gotta make it a little fancier than that. So I got involved and we drew it up and put in a little kitchen and chairs. So If this is something you guys want to see, I can give you a tour later on at another time when we get the guy finished working up. All we got to do is put a couple things like the sink in, hook up the heater, and we'll take a little road trip and I'll show it to you. So let me know if you want to see a lot more of this Church Lady bus. Okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's videos. This gives you a little chance to see what it's like to be a home builder, kind of the day in the life. You know, we saw stuff from foundation stage, framing stage. We met with the trimmers, home that's just about being completed. I even gave you a little sneak peek of the church bus that's just about done. So I'd like to hear from you if you like any of these job sites you'd like to see more of, or if you enjoyed seeing the day in the life on a regular basis, so I can keep you up to speed on as these jobs progress. But I have probably another 3 or 4 jobs going that you haven't seen yet. But again, thanks for hanging in there and going with me on the job site. So stay tuned for more stuff. I'm Brad the Builder. Thanks.